In today's college football pick video play, talking about this matchup in the Big Ten between the Northwestern Wildcats and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. If you're interested in getting all of our college football picks for today's action, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Heading to this one, Northwestern, they should be feeling really good and content with where they are at. They have already won the Big Ten West Division crown, so they know that they're going to be going to the title game no matter what they do in this matchup against the Gophers. And also, Northwestern, they got bowl eligible with their victory last week at Iowa. So not a whole lot to play for Northwestern at this point, and as a result, that's probably why they're coming in as about 2.5-point dogs. Now, Northwestern, throughout the entire year, they've been a group that's played to the level of their competition, which means that they've been extremely competitive against the more elite teams that they've faced, but also they have gone against some weaker opponents and they haven't been able to pull away and win those results convincingly, or even coming up short, losing to a team like Akron, beating Nebraska by just a field goal back when the Huskers weren't playing their best ball. They only beat Rutgers by 3 points, so you can kind of see the weaker teams that Northwestern has played this year. It's been competitive matchup, but also against Michigan, for instance, they only lost that one by a field goal. Last week at Iowa, winning it by 4 points, and the list goes on and on. It just seems like a consistent theme with Northwestern that they're competitive no matter what level of competition that they go against. In terms of their numbers this year, this group, they're averaging a little over 23 points per game while also giving up 23 points per contest and having about an even spread between offensive production and defensive results is kind of a surprise for a team that's 6-1 in the Big Ten and winning the division out in the West. But it's just been one of those kind of weird seasons for the Wildcats. Now, going on the road, taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers, who have way more to play for coming into this matchup. Minnesota right now standing 5-5 overall. And in terms of their numbers, similar in comparison to Northwestern in the fact that it's about an even team in terms of that point spread. They're averaging right around 29 points per game, giving up right around 29 points per contest as well. And the Golden Gophers, they've actually been showing some more positive signs recently on their home field in particular, where they got past Indiana by a final of 38-31, and also in their last outing, one of the best performances of the year from Minnesota, taking down Purdue by a final of 41-10, and having that added incentive today of getting to their 6th win in bowl eligibility might push the Golden Gophers over the line in this one against Northwestern. So based on the fact that Minnesota has way more to play for in this matchup, and also the fact that Northwestern's going into their second leg of a back-to-back road trip, and the fact that they've already locked everything up, we feel like Minnesota's going to be the better value pick here on their home field, giving the 2.5 points. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. You can check out all of our picks for today's action over at stumpthespread.com. Link down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hope to see you guys back here for future videos.